Welcome to the Make Every Day Amazing podcast. Do you want to do more with your life, but you feel the cards have been stacked against you? Once you learn that things happen for you, not to you, you can begin to see your own transformation in the mirror, and the people around you will know that you're on fire. This podcast will show you a whole new outlook on life and set you up for success. Your host, Todd Harmeson, will help you make every day amazing.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? It is Thursday. Woo-woo! Doesn't really matter to me, but for the rest of you, it's getting close to the weekend. Man, all right. On the journey still here in Florida and missing home for sure. It is definitely a challenge every day to, keep the upbeat attitude. Remember that every day is amazing. Even I have to train the brain, work on that every day just to stay focused on it. And that's so important. Today, though, I was thinking about I don't know what made me thinking about it, but the phrase, it is what it is. And those of you that work around me or you're around me socially or work, wherever you are, you know that I have used that phrase before, and you will hear me use that phrase. It is what it is. And there's so much truth to that. The point is, things are going to happen in your life. Things happen in my life that we can't control. You hear me say, make every day amazing. Yeah, some days are going to be good, some days are going to be bad. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs. That's part of life, okay? There's things that are just out of our control. Somebody was just saying, I was listening on another podcast, and he was saying, is this issue or this thing that's occurring, is it going to impact you in 5 years? Is it going, whatever this is it going to have an outcome in 5 years still with you? If it is, then you need to give it some attention. If it isn't going to change your life, or isn't going to change the outcome of your life in 5 years, don't worry about it. So many times I think we put too much energy into things that just don't matter. So what if somebody said, something negative on social media about you? So what? Somebody else got a promotion and you didn't. Your day is coming. Okay, if you continue to do the right things and you continue to have the positive attitude and you continue to help other people grow stronger, then your day is coming. You too will see the promotion. You too will benefit from this increased, professionalism and just increased excitement in the way of life. It all works together. It all blends together. Trust me. It is something that, needs to be. It is all something that needs to be in order to have an impact on you. It really does. When we help people, when we grow, when we mature as adults, and we have that positiveness in us, that's what it takes. Every day we're growing and we're seeing just how amazing this life is. And that's what I want everybody to understand. By you helping other people, by you surrounding yourself with the right people that are positive, that are influencers, that are people that are making change and bringing about excitement, you're going to be able to reap the benefits. You're going to be able to see how that impacts your life. That's what's important. That's the steps that we need to be taking today. Looking at your inner circle of friends. Who are influencers? Who are the positive people that are in your life? Look at them. You know, I challenge you before we sign off here today. I challenge you to look in your circle. Okay, people that you know. I want you to think of one person that is financially a rock star in your eyes. Somebody that's a financial rock star. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it's a guest or a person that comes to your work. Maybe it's a family member. You know, I want you to think about that. Okay? Now that you think about this person, once you come up with who that person is, I want you to think about that person. What are the attributes? What are the things that the person does that stands out to you as positive things? Okay? Just think about that. Think about someone that in your eyes is successful, financially, personally, that you look up to. Now think about the things that they do that stand out to you when you think of that person. Like I said, their personality, their positiveness, their work ethic, their personality, their finances, if you know their finances. You know? Think about that. Tomorrow when we come back on this podcast, we're going to talk about that. I want to talk about that next step in what did you see in that person? And then we're going to talk about what to do with that plan. Okay? Man, this has been great. I hope you've enjoyed this today. I know it helps me personally. I really enjoy talking to each and every one of you. It helps me both personally and work related, professionally. It helps me have a positive attitude. I can see a difference in my behavior every day when I get on here and I do this podcast and I talk to you, whether I'm in the parking lot on my way to work, whether I just, take a break during the work day for some Todd time to come at you and record a podcast. Something else I'm working on. I hope to launch it on Monday, if not over the weekend. I don't know. If I can do it over the weekend, I will. But probably will be Monday. I'm going to launch my top 10 tips to make every day amazing. And that's what I want to do. I want to launch my top 10 tips to make every day amazing. It's going to be free. I want to launch and roll that out to you guys so that you will have access to those tips. And that's something you can print out, hang up on your wall, and you can see and reference to every day. Okay? Because with that, say it with me, you can make every day amazing. And that's a wrap. Another episode of the Make Every Day Amazing podcast is in the books. Thanks a million for tuning in. Before you go, could you do me a quick favor? Head over to iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast and drop a rating for the show. Your feedback helps amazing people just like you discover this podcast. Speaking of amazing people, are you the next amazing success story in the making? If you're ready to tackle life and its lessons both personally and professionally, get on my calendar by going to speakwithtodd.com. Together, we're going to build you a path to success. Are you ready to jump on board? I'll see you on the next Make Every Day Amazing podcast.